This is Father Brian checking in with you on Wednesday, the 29th day of April. It feels like the 92nd day of April to many of us, I'm sure. I'm in my rain gear because it's raining outside, and that's kind of a nice thing, a hopeful thing to see, that April showers bring May flowers, and certainly the flowering trees are blooming, and there are signs of spring all around us. The temperatures are finally warming up, and we have a beautiful summer to look forward to. I want to talk to you a little bit about the date of May 10th, which the bishop set as the date beyond which we might begin to reopen the churches. That is not going to be the case, I'm sad to say. We don't have anything definitive yet from the bishop, but I'm sure that we're looking at a much later date as far as getting back to normal worship in church. I know that the approach will be a phased process. There will be a slow, incremental reopening of the church over the course of several months, and we'll share as much information as we have with you when it's available. But I don't want people to think or expect that on May 10th we're going to be back in church. That wouldn't be safe. It would be going against the advice of the medical experts, and we certainly don't want to put people at risk. So we'll continue with our virtual church, and that seems to be going pretty well. I'm pleased that folks are tuning in and able to join us for those opportunities. The new Spirit was printed and processed yesterday, and it's on its way to you in the mail. I want to be sure that folks who want the new Spirit are getting the new Spirit, so if you don't get one in the next couple of days, please be in touch and we can arrange for that to happen. I think it's going to be published on our website as well, so you could find it there if you don't need a hard copy. Which brings me to mailings. I'm conscious that there are a number of people who, for whatever reason, are not engaging with our online presence, and I wonder if they might like to receive a weekly mailing from the church. I hope that if that is the case, they'll sort of raise their hand and let me know. Or if you know of someone who would benefit from that kind of contact, just shoot me an email or a text or give me a phone call, and we can start up a list of folks that we can send the lessons and the announcements and things like that to on a weekly basis in the physical U.S. mail. When we start to think about opening up the church again, there are going to be some special provisions. We're going to need to have masks on hand and gloves on hand for personal protection. So if you're one of those crafty people who are making masks, would you consider making them for the church? We will need a few hundred masks, I would imagine, just to accommodate all of the services that we might be able to start up again in the not too distant future. The church, as I mentioned earlier, is available, and you should feel free to come to church. Use the code to get in. The sacrament, reserved sacrament, is on the altar in the chapel. And there's hand sanitizer, there are Clorox wipes, there are gloves available for you to use. So please feel free to come to church, use the church for prayer, come and receive the sacrament at the altar in the chapel. Also observe social distancing guidelines, and we will make sure that the personal protective equipment is available for you when you come. I hope that you're keeping well, staying safe, staying home if you're able to, and please be in touch with me if there's anything I can do to help you through this time. God bless you and keep you, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.